What's happening in Ireland? Ballymena burns. Not literally. Barricades, some buildings torched, and riotous behaviour started after a peaceful protest where a young girl was set upon by two 14-year-olds. The clue is, in court, Romanian interpreter. Are they 14 or are they 24? We don't know, do we? Because a lot of these people come without IDs. Ireland, if you didn't know, is a good few years in front of us in terms of what their government and parties, different parties, are promoting. Yeah, there's no housing in Ireland. Every community has people who are undesirable. That's nothing to do with racism. The police are already saying racism directed at a minority ethnic community. How do? So the good people of Ireland, it's going to start there. It quite definitely is. You know, they have no houses, city centres. Two people I know recently been to Dublin. One of them with his wife and kids. Terrifying, Sam. I weren't scared, but when you're with your family, it's terrifying. Another lad went on a stag do. Dublin stag do's. You know, people used to kick off stag do's, hen do's, ruining the city centre. Not so much now, is it? Not so much now. It's other things. Feral youths, gangs, tent cities. All sorts going off, happening all over Ireland. Small communities being overrun. Never forget the building destined an old people's home turned into, yeah, you guessed it, lodgings for people going illegally to Ireland. Again, the politicians, you know, peaceful protest, a minority from outside the area. Where have we heard that before? Remember Southport? Prime Minister on his pedestal, yeah? Far-right activists from outside the community travelling, causing problems. Gaslighting and bullshit that was, weren't it? No, he's not been in court yet and he's not facing prison, is he? Tragic state in Ireland. It was always going to go. If you can't get a home, you know, it's not safe for your children or your women to be out alone on the streets. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Watch this space on that one. You know, God bless everyone in Ireland. It has united the Irish people. Protest march, flags, Northern Ireland, Southern Ireland, together. One voice. I don't think that's the same for the politicians. The politicians, again, appear to be one voice. Yeah? But it's that voice that's saying, this is fine. Keep coming. We're happy to welcome everyone. Manchester. Manchester's a big city, one of our biggest. Yeah? Imagine all the good hard working people of Manchester knowing your tax dollars, I don't know why we say dollars, you know what I mean, the amount that it is, 5 billion or something similar, is paying for the hotels for people. I don't understand why some people either can't understand or don't see it as a problem that people who are coming illegally, it is illegal, no ID, entering the country. We already have laws in place to lock them all up and deport them. why they see people like me as far right or racist. Racism is just a word now, racist, to shut down argument. Prevent, what about prevent? Government organisation. Prevents, there's 4 parts to it. I can't remember them all, I don't need to know them. Prevent, pursue, another 2 P's, yeah? It's about spotting people who are vulnerable, you know, to radicalisation. The latest document they put out gives you a clue about terror, people of terror, and their beliefs and thoughts. So if you, like me, believe that illegal immigration and mass legal immigration is a problem for our country, culture, religion, communities and everything else, you're now seen as a person of terror. Let's see this one get debated in Parliament. Did our Prime Minister, and I struggle to listen, never mind look at him now, stand on a podium and say, we are becoming an island of strangers? He said that. How true? I think that's the only truth he spoke since he came to power. Did he not? So island, wishing everyone an island, and we've got a lot of followers, all the very best. Let's see what happens in this case. See, the problem is, when I look at prison, we have a population in prison that is distasteful, hateful, nasty and evil. They were called VP population, vulnerable prisoners. Them who prey on the vulnerable, but become vulnerable when they come into prison. They were in the minority, yeah, and they were predominantly white males. When I left a decade ago, it was changing, 50% from ethnic backgrounds. I'm sure you can guess. Now, they're everywhere in prisons. The prison population now will never get figures, but is full of these people. You've got young men coming to these shores on their own, no families, fleeing France. I remember being a young man, you know, rugby, beer, and you know, maybe get yourself a young lady and have a good time. They're not bringing young ladies, they're taking them. You know what I'm saying? It's that time where we come down, relax. Brian? Maybe. So God bless the good people at Ireland. I think they are going to be stood shoulder to shoulder, supporting each other. Criminal what's going on. Their police seem to be like ours. Woke and all for the minorities, which you can't do. Less of the racism or racist words to shut down free speech. If you have genuine concerns about some of the population who don't fit in, have a high criminal element and everything else that goes with that, it doesn't make you racist. Brian, come here, young man. How we doing? Don't ignore me. Oi, oi, sit down. Again, might be the 3rd time, but it doesn't hurt. God bless everyone in Ireland. Thanks for your continued support. God bless you all. Thanks for coming. I'll see you.